Hey, Tinny, Jonabella. This is a response to why or what happened to my Elite. By the way, if you want to see my Elite after, I don't know, probably 1,000 plus uses, here you go. See if I can find the right side of the lens. Yeah, a lot of use on that little guy. Unfortunately, what I did is in my ongoing experiment of different fuel types, I decided to be an idiot and put some of that inside of it. This works okay for a little stove like this guy, which is just a travel axe can that I cut off. And, you know, you just stick it, and the gel is just a nice little gel. It's a really thick gel. It's one of the few things that's been quasi-legal out here in the state of California because of all the wildfires. And it gives off the, a pretty decent flame once it gets going. Then just bam and bam with my new pot from you. Anyway, yeah, this is the new flat bottom pot of yours. Got some nice burn marks already going on. Somehow I haven't popped the stupid beer band ring. Inside is doing okay. Have a little bit of the coating that's on the inside. It's starting to fray off a little bit up on the top. And just scratch it off as it comes off. Here's an interesting one. Zelf made this for me. Dan, I don't know how you know him, Dan or Zelf, over at Wood Gas Stoves. He made this for me a number of years ago. And it has the original lid sits on here, and I can just pull the lid off. And it actually fits in there and holds in place. I have a couple of pieces of carbon felt wick that I super glued on there so I can pick the hot pot up just perfectly. It's got a flat bottom on it, pressed in. I have a huge amount of use with this because I've been using it with the Atomic, and it's worked out pretty dang well. In regards to your flat bottom, it is a little wobbly once she gets boiling. If I end up leaving it boiling, it gets a little bit wobbly, especially on the carbon felt wick. I use carbon felt wick on the ground, because of the redwood forest up here, the canopy, and don't want to start a fire in the redwoods. That I would never forgive myself if I did that. So yeah, it is the flat bottom is a little bit wobbly on the Elite. Here's something else. You might remember this. You made this for me years ago. Bud Light can, wicked in the top, and you must have custom made this for me. It's a perfect beer can ring that fits on the top side of this. I will admit I haven't used this a whole lot, simply because it is a little topsy-turvy. I did use it, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 times or so on a, sub 4 pound, 3 pound hikes, that kind of thing, with just a little stove such as that, and a little very, very light windscreen. But, it's just really topsy if I end up taking it all the way to a boil. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. Also, if you need some of these, let me know. I can mail them back to you. So anyway, yeah, when I put the Swiss gel in there, it screwed it all up. I have soaked it overnight in water. I've soaked it overnight in some heat, thinking that the water might loosen it up or the heat might loosen it up, and this stuff has a weird crystallization to it after it burns off, and it all the ports are open. I've gone and put a pin through them to make sure that all the ports are open, but it's still jacked up. Let me just fire it up here real quick so you can see. Excuse my hand in the way. And that right there is why I use carbon felt. All right, so as you can see, we got a few ports. We got like 3 ports over here, one there, another one over there that's not kicking. And, do that, and they just completely go, give it a little breath. And it just won't come back no matter what I do. Stick my Chipotle mac and cheese on there. Let me pull the phone out here real quick. And as you can see, they're still not going. Do that, and they just mostly go out. Anyway, Tinny, that's what I screwed up. Go out. So, yeah, would love to know what updates you've done to the Elite, and in many ways, I'm kind of thinking of ditching the Elite and going with just something else other than the mini atomic. Never been a fan of the mini atomic. Something else to use with this or this is kind of on my mind, but I don't know. We'll see. Got any new breakthroughs on the mini atomic? Just post a video in the next day or two, and I'll check it out. Thanks. Oh, hey, hope you guys had a great Christmas and a good New Year, and enjoy that snow you guys got back there.